It's been 800 years, and the sun god NIKA has finally returned. He has finally awakened. And that's not even the craziest part about it. Luffy is now considered a god. Let's get straight into this. What's good, all One Piece fans? And I know everybody's going crazy. I'm going crazy with this chapter that I just read. It's pure insanity. This is once again why Oda is the man, and people keep saying for so long that One Piece is the greatest manga of all time, because stuff like this, things like this that he write and that he do, the foreshadowing of everything is amazing from day one to day two. I don't even want to get into all the details of the foreshadowing. I want to get straight into this chaos, this insanity that we got in chapter 1044 of One Piece. He is here. The sun god NIKA is here. And the information and details that we get in the opening of this chapter was just amazing. And it's nothing that we didn't see coming. But it's the way he do things, and the way Oda write things, and the way he reveal things is what really surprised us every single time. Was just amazing, because that's what he does. First off, starting with the chapter, you see everybody they notice that Luffy isn't dead, that he is still alive. He's breathing, they can hear him, they can hear his voice, and it's different than what we get before, you know. And going back to what the fruit was said to do was that it would bring laughter to the world, and Luffy has awakened, and you hear his voice, and everyone hear him. Marco, the whole Straw Hat crew, some of the samurais, they all hear him. And here we get the elders, they're talking, and they're talking about how in every single era that the world government, they continue to fail over and over trying to acquire and capture the gum fruit. They always fail. And for 800 years, they could not get their hands on this one specific fruit. And remember, we know that who found the fruit, had the fruit, and lost the fruit to Shanks, and Shanks lost it to Luffy. So we knew off rip that this fruit itself was special, and something about it is the reason why not only the government wanted it, but Shanks himself wanted this one particular fruit. Like, it kind of makes sense. And they go into more detail saying that the fruit has been evading them for so many years, and it's deliberately avoiding them. And they also say that all zone fruits has like a personality, it has a will of its own. So right there we find out that Luffy's devil fruit is a zone devil fruit. It's actually a zone devil fruit. Not only is it a zone devil fruit, it's a mythical zone devil fruit. The strongest fruits of the zone devil fruits, which was super surprising, and I did not expect that. I did not see that coming. And the name of this fruit is the human fruit. That just threw me for a whole, like, wow, the human fruit. Why would we call this the human fruit? Why? Out of all the names we can give this fruit, why the human fruit? So it is the human fruit model NIKA. So this fruit is named after this mythical warrior that lived so many centuries ago, which is the sun god NIKA. Now, the user of this devil fruit gains properties of rubber in combat. We know Luffy has rubber because that's a fruit. They're able to surpass their limits. Only their imagination is what limits them. So if their imagination is limitless, the abilities that they can acquire with this devil fruit is unlimited, and they are the embodiment of the warrior of liberation. Now remember, going back again, the drums of liberation, the chanting, the sun god, you know, the tribe, liberating everybody, you know, liberating the world of slaves, you know, that's what sun god, that's what NIKA did. That's his myth, that's his story. So with the awakening of this devil fruit, you know, the rubber gives their body more freedom, so you're more free to do whatever you can do. And that also says a lot. What are they trying to say? Are they trying to say that people aren't free, so that it's the human fruit, and being able to do whatever you want with this devil fruit, being able to stretch and do all these insanely incredible things, doesn't give you true freedom? So they're basically kind of saying that no one's truly free. That's just my take on it, that no one's truly free. The elders, they actually deemed this fruit the most ridiculous power in the whole world. This specific devil fruit is the strongest devil fruit in the whole world. It is named after the sun god NIKA. It gives them unimaginable powers, full control of their body, true freedom, and just insane mobility, and you're the warrior of liberation. What more can you want? Going to the backstory where Odin and his daughter, she's getting revenge on Orochi, which for me, I really don't care about it too much. It's good for the story and it's great for her getting her revenge. And she goes in and she talks about how loyal her father was, how real he was, and how he never broke his word. He never went against what he promised. And that was like the reason why Odin was so respected. He did everything in his power to save his family, to save his people, his country, and he tried to do more. And that was her getting her revenge on Orochi, which again, it wasn't super important, but it had to be there because it was character development for her, hiding her face for so many years. But then we go into Gear 5th. Luffy has awakened his true devil fruit, and he's at his peak, is what he said. This is my peak, Gear 5th. Now he feels like he's able to do anything is possible right now. His heart is beating so loud, so fast, and it's fun to him. Like, everything's funny. And now he knows that, or he feels that he can fight even more. He can fight more. And then you see Kaido. Kaido's down there, his dragon form going crazy. And all of the subordinates down there, they feel Luffy's presence. They feel the Conqueror's Haki. And Kaido, he looks up like, what the hell is that? What's going on? And man, Luffy's hand stretched down and grabs Kaido like he's a hot dog. Like, he literally stretched down, grabbed Dragon Kaido like he was a hot dog, putting him on the bun, and lifted him from the floor all the way back to the roof and started swinging this man, swinging him in a circle. You can literally see Kaido's eyes popping out of his head and how he was swinging him around. And Luffy, honestly, he just looked badass in that quick, badass, funny, cool, that's Oda style. And Kaido, he does his Dragon Blast. Luffy literally does a flip, brings up the ground to block the Dragon Blast. And Luffy's just sitting there laughing, And Kaido, he's happy. Remember, Kaido wants a death battle. He wants to die. He's been saying this since day one. That's why he wanted to fight Whitebeard. That's why Shanks stopped him. That's why he wanted to do this great war. Kaido wants to die. And he's actually happy that Luffy is alive. He didn't want to win like that. And Luffy being Luffy, not only Luffy being Luffy, but Luffy being NIKA, awakened devil fruit power. He's like, yo, don't sweat it, bruh. Now let's finish this. Can he get any more realer than that? And that's Luffy's character. Has always been his character. But now knowing that his devil fruit is this godlike figure, NIKA, the sun god, the warrior, the warrior of liberation, this amazing person, this fits Luffy. He has been laughing and smiling since day one. No matter what Luffy goes through, he's always laughing. He's always smiling. He's always in that good mood. And again, I know people probably expected this crazy, badass, buff, insane killer Luffy, but that's not what you're going to get with Oda. That's not what he made Luffy to be. You're not going to get a Naruto design. You're not going to get a Bleach design. You're going to get jokey, funny, loving feeling, and that is what he gave us with this form of Luffy. And I want to go into a quick theory of mine. Coming back from the last video that I posted, and I said that Luffy, I don't believe Luffy is NIKA or Joy Boy himself. I think Joy Boy is just a title given to whoever awakens this devil fruit. So whoever awakens this devil fruit, they become joy, full of laughter, fun, and just goofiness, you know what I mean? So they become joyful. So that's the name or nickname, Joy Boy. So the first Joy Boy, which was 800 years ago, which was the last time that it was awakened, because Zenitsu know, because he was there with him, that gives why he was Joy Boy, because he was always smiling, always laughing, always having a fun time. So now it makes sense. The name Joy Boy is just a title. And just finding out that Luffy is a god, he is Sun God NIKA, Zone, Mythical Devil Fruit Model NIKA, just amazing. Like I honestly did not see that coming. I did not see Luffy's Devil Fruit being a mythical Devil Fruit and a god Devil Fruit out that. I did not see that coming. And chapter 1044 was spectacular. Like, I really didn't care much about the Orochi part, but seeing Luffy awakening his Devil Fruit and acquiring his sun god or godlike powers was just amazing. It was literally finally able to find out the truth between his the truth behind his Devil Fruit. And I'm satisfied with that right there. Is there more to find out? Is there more to be explained? Yes, there's a lot more. But we'll get to that in the future. And with Oda, it's always great to wait and see what he drop on us. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a comment. Tell me what you seen in the chapter. Tell me what you liked about it. Tell me what you disliked about it. Tell me if you enjoy Luffy's new Sun God Awakening Devil Fruit. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Never forget, always subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, I bid you a goodbye.